Hello everybody, welcome to the Let's Climb. It has been a hell of a day for Magic today, and it's just not been the best time for me. And I've just had such bad beats. No lands, too many lands, not finding the win con. It's just some bad beats. So I don't know what to do here. We've got some best of 3 decks. I'm interested in. And I don't know. I just don't know what to play. I'm missing a star exchange. Okay. Off topic. But, I'm going to try and have some fun and just kill people on my end step. We're going in with Teamer Wilderness Reclamation into best of 3 ranked because best of 3 ranked is finally here. And I really do enjoy this format. Bad beats all day, but I enjoy this format immensely. Playing first. This is a decent hand. Stop on there and step. Decent hand, we have double. Okay. This is probably our worst matchup, and I don't know what it is about this game, but I've been queuing into the worst matchups for the decks I've been playing lately. Or at least it feels like that's what's been happening most of the time. And it hurts. I mean, if I want a growth spiral, I gotta... Well, the good news is next turn we get a Primal Amulet. The bad news is we've not found any of our early removal. We're already down to 16. We found 2 expansions, which don't... Expansion explosion, but don't necessarily help here. And we really need to find some sort of removal. Removal, just spells to cast this 1,000 times. To cast a bunch. Double Steamkin. Yikes. And a Fanatical. Oh my goodness. This is one of the best creature starts they could have had. Because I'm taking 5 here. Again. Okay. We gotta blink this back. Expansion blink. Blink this back. And then have Lightning Strike up for when they play it again. They can replay out the Steamkins, and we can Lightning Strike one of them to and get this to 3. Or we can just Lightning Strike the Chain Whirler. That works too. Ouch. Yep. Taking 2 here. Then Lightning Strike the Chain Whirler. Get this to 3. Hopefully find a card draw spell. Not a card draw spell. We flipped that thing. We finally flipped that. Not finally necessarily, but put that on the battlefield. And we don't have anything else to do. We can, if we draw a land next turn, we can 1, 2, 3, 4 expansion for 2, copying it. But this is a Phoenix deck. Oh no. One, 2, 3, 4. So expansion for 2, copy it. Kill both their firebrands. Hope we don't die to a shock. Wait. That, okay, cancel. Alright. make sure you tap everything, Nailus. Just make sure you tap the things correctly. Because this game really doesn't like to give you the benefit of the doubt here. Wait, shit, which one is... Okay, that one. Alright. Well, we've possibly bought a churn. Depends on if they have a shock in hand or any amount of burn, which, let's get for real, they do, and I'm dead. Yeah, there it is. Like I said, this is not a good matchup for us, and the Rekindling Phoenix list is honestly just makes it harder. I think Murray Mystic's probably pretty good here, and Negates are very strong. What we take out is probably the Search for Escantos. It just is too slow. As well as much as it was a good tempo play last game, the Blink of an Eyes. And oh man, this is the first time I've had to actually sideboard against this deck. Primarily it's the win con. We also want Fiery Cannonade, I think. Maybe Mirror Mystic is too slow. Get rid of a Chemisters. I think that's what we do. Again, I'm not super experienced with this deck in best of 3 yet. I've not had to sideboard against mono red. I've somehow dodged it in best of 3 up until this point. And in the future, maybe I should oh. Well. Alright. In the future, I should probably test these decks out and get a little bit more affiliated with them before I record with them. But hey, it's a learning It's a learning process. It's a learning person. So we got double Expansion Explosion. They have another Fanatical Firebrand, of course, on turn 1. Why wouldn't they? Alright. 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 Mm-hmm. Ah, don't. Okay. Well, we've got removal. We've got negates. Don't know if that really helps us all that much. Yeah, I'm just gonna Fire Cannonade this. Oh, this is a pirate. I forgot that does that. I really messed up. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Plus, we missed our land drop. But they got 4 lands. The deck with 20 lands got 4 lands before the deck with 24. Let's hear it for variance, everybody. Risk factor. I'm going to decline. I don't want to take 4. Cool. And I think we're dead. I think we're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead here. Well, like I said, kind of my worst matchup. Kind of been running in... Every time I've queued into this game, it feels like I've been running into my worst matchup lately. But let's go back in. Jeez, that's just... upsetting. Rat's Relic. Let's see what you got. I get to go first. Why? Why? Why, game? Did I hurt you? I guess I can't even keep that on top. Alright, so it's Golgari or Sultai mid-range. This is either a good matchup or a supremely bad matchup. But they don't have a play before turn 3, so I'm a little more confident in our odds. Ooh, I like their choice in Forest. I am no longer sure what I'm fighting. Yeah, just search for Escanta, because it's just a good card. Leave Shock up for what I thought would be a Jade Light Ranger, but a Gift of Paradise. Sultai Ramp? They have 2, 3, 4, 5 mana now? They can play a Vivian Reed? Which I think they're going to do, because they just looked at Search for Escanta. Now, if we could draw a land, that'd be fantastic. Almost anything that isn't a land is being binned. I have no idea what to expect them to play, though. Nothing. What am I fighting? If I get Elvish Mystic here, I seriously have no idea what I'm fighting. Uncomfortable. Sultai Turbo Fog? Is that what I'm fighting right now? Okay, now I'm actually... I guess... Huh. Sorry for the long thing of silence there. I'm just... more than a little confused. What the heck am I fighting? Sultai Nexus of Fate? What? What? This is something, all right. 4-color Nexus. Is that just a deck that I don't know about? No, I don't want to mute them. Okay, that's huge. Cool. Well, if we ever get to take another turn, which I highly doubt. I think we just win the game. Seven or more? Yeah, seven or more. See, now they just get to start. I mean, this is currently for 3 copied. So I could kill the Hydroid Krasis here. And I think I just need to do that. Okay. Cast it for 3. It copies it. It deals 3 twice. It dies. We draw 6 cards. I was hoping for another Wilderness Reclamation, but this'll have to do, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 copied, so okay, they're not quite dead. Especially if they take another turn here. Yep. So it's 4 colors. 4-color Nexus of Fate, and the card draw engine I'm guessing is Hydroid Krasis instead of Teferi? Either way, I have to say that I'm bored. Okay. What now? Canvas Insight. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Why are they looking at my... They're at 23. If I Lightning Strike, do I have enough to kill them? Lightning Strike for 3. Lightning Strike deals 3 to go down 20. So then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 copied 3 times, or twice, would be 8 cast 3 times. So I would have enough of... I mean, I have enough no matter what, because I forget that it just copies it twice, so it'd be cast 3 times. We just need to actually take another turn, which is looking less and less likely. Because they still have another Wilderness Reclamation trigger. Yeah, there it is. Oh, the chances of us taking another turn and to win the game is looking slimmer and slimmer by the second. Double Wilderness Reclamation just allows for infinite card draw. Because there is infinite card draw in Standard right now. Oh, so I've lost the game. Alright, cool. To the jankiest version of Wilderness Reclamation I've ever seen. But that's a testament to just how stupid a card Nexus of Fate is. People will call for Light of the Stage to be banned. People will call for Wilderness Reclamation to be banned. Nexus of... And I understand people are calling for Nexus to be banned as well, but Nexus of Fate needs to be banned. I need one more turn to not lose the game. But the chances of that actually happening are slim to none, especially when they have infinite card draw. Oh, well, they're not finding a Nexus. I found a second discovery, though, which increases their odds pretty well. Oh, there it is. Are they going to cast it? Hydroid Krasis, X equals 4. Growth Spiral. Canvasser's Insight. Have they still not found one? They must have found one. They must find one here, right? If they don't find one, that's like ludicrous to me. They must have found one. Yeah, alright. Cool. I'm just going to concede now because this is wasting everybody's time. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see what exactly they were doing. Negates are really the only thing I can think to bring in. No, Niv Mizzets. I'll bring in Niv Mizzets. I will... I think take out my Blink of an Eyes again. And... probably a couple ops and a shock. No, the ops feel like they're important to make sure I can draw into the Niv Mizzet. Shock doesn't feel very good, though. Alright, well, let's just run it back like that. What an interesting deck. That's the thing. I've seen a lot of interesting decks at Gold. But at the same time, I don't know how to fight against them because of how weird and janky they are. This one, for sure, is pretty janky. But it's cool. I'll give them that. Rat's Relic, you have my utmost respect. I honestly believe that climbing ladder on best of 3 is going to be far more interesting than it was on best of 1. I only ever got to platinum on best of 1. I am actually interested in trying to grind up best of 3. Actually trying to improve how I play as how my own play. Because best of 1 just felt like it was luck based. Best of 3 feels like the variance. Oh, so this is just the mirror match. Variance is more forgiving. I meant to put that in the graveyard. God. Oh man. If they cast a growth spiral or anything like that, I think I just expansion it. Can't expansion that. Keep that on top. Dumping your mana at the end of turn doesn't really matter all that much when you have to cast a Niv Mizzet Perun. Oh, that's rude. I can shoot that for X equals 4 and draw 4 cards. But I'm not a fan of that card. I'm not a fan of fighting that card. It's actually very frustrating. Keep laying on top. Actually, I think I can do it for X equals much more this way. Yep. Alright, so tap, resolve. They do have negate up, so I think I want to keep up negate myself. So this is currently X equals 2. 3, 4, 5. I'd say that went pretty well. Opt. Try and find a primal amulet. It's not a primal amulet. It's fine though. It does draw me, still draw me. Not this turn, but it does still draw me. Growth spiral. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they play a land this turn, then they can Nexus of Fate. Alright. Let's see. They could have a Hydroid Crest. Again, they could, if they find a land, play land, they could just Nexus of Fate. If they play Hydroid Crisis, it would be for 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the best. They could play a Woodland Reclamation and then end step Chemist's Insight. But like I don't. Okay, so they're just gonna main phase Chemist's Insight, which is actually just good news for us, for me, for whatever, because they don't have a Woodland Reclamation out. I have 2. This game feels like it's pretty much in my favor. I'm actually gonna bin that. It's another land. Go figure. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play out Niv Mizzet Perrin. Resolves. Oh, yeah. I forgot that Niv Mizzet does this. That's why we put him in. Well then, that's a lot of wilderness reclamation. Zzz. What do they have? Are they going to? They're going to expansion. Okay. They draw 2 cards. Here's the thing: their game plan is very similar to ours. So, if they want to just keep playing out spells and drawing cards, then I'm perfectly okay with that. If we could draw some instants, that'd be nice. Because we still have a Wilderness Reclamation trigger to resolve. No more lands are needed. What did I just say? Man, Niv Mizzet Perrin in this kind of game is ridiculous. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. This island. I have a feeling they may have stuff in the sideboard such as Assassin's Trophy. So honestly, I want to be able to get as much value out of this Niv Mizzet as I possibly can. Plus, it'll allow me to keep up Shock and Negate. Discard the second search. This land. This Wilderness Reclamation. And Sulfur Falls. And this Rootbound Crag. We just drew half our deck. No. That was the quickest Nexus of Fate in the West. Holy crow. Yeah, I think we just run that back. No other changes really to be made. The quickest Nexus of Fate this side of the Mississippi. This is a weird matchup. Something that that MTG Arena needs to fix or needs to fix yet is the fact that you only go up one little notch of rank when you win a game in best of 3. But you get a 2 daily rewards because it counts as winning 2 games. So why would it not count as winning 2 games if you won 2 games in ranked, 2 ranked games? Why would it not count towards your rank? I think they are fixing that. I'm not. I obviously I'm not 100% sure because I'm talking about this, but I'm pretty sure they're looking to fix that later, like very soon. Keep. Stomping Grounds first because it allows all of our other lands to come in untapped. Next turn, I think we just play Search for Escanta. Unless they negate it. Which is a very real possibility here. Yep, there it is. Well, better that than our expansion explosions. I guess. I don't know. I think it's very important to try to get Search for Escanta down. Oh. Well, aren't you just a sight for sore eyes? Well, now we get to keep up Opt and Negate. I mean, if they try to throw down a Will to Reclamation here, then I just kind of negate it. What did I say? Let's Opt. Opt and Opt. The age-old story of opting into Opt. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn. You can Chemist's Insight, or we can opt and try and find another negate if they try to play another Will of Reclamation. That ain't a negate. That ain't a negate either. Oh, balls. What are they casting now? Not Chemist's Insight. Actually, you know, I'm gonna piggyback on that for a second, friend. All right. I was just thinking that if we had Growth Spiral earlier, we could have been able to play Niv Mizzet this turn, but we didn't, and we can't. So, if we're ever allowed to take another turn, this probably goes decently well, because Niv Mizzet is kind of hard for them to beat. The only thing I can think of would be their own expansion explosion for X equals 5. They do have the potential for Nexus of Fate on their end step if they just keep up 1 mana. A Thief of Sanity? Well, that's just no fun for me. Kind of have to wait to see what they do with their mana. So they are Nexusing here. As soon as they cast it, I'm going to let in-strike their Thief of Sanity. If they're the second negate, then... Oh, Dive Down. Really? This deck seems really janky, and I don't know that I understand it. Dive Down. What are you protecting? Hydra Krasis is big enough on its own to just dodge most damage removal. If it dies, who cares? You probably drew enough cards off of it already. Two lands. What are you casting there, friend? Go figure. Yeah. Oh my god. It's not their primal amulet, but they get to use it, and it is gross. Well, here he is. Again, I believe that they probably have cards like Assassin's Trophy in the sideboard, or just general malarkey. Oh, thank you. Oh, my own Primal Amulet. Oh, how kind. Play another spell, I dare you. Well, my life total doesn't necessarily matter here. Niv Mizzet is such a pounding against these decks. Does he not realize what that does? I don't think they thought this through. Anyway. I mean, we wasted 1 damage now, I guess. Well, okay. Well, they're down to 1 card in hand. Thank God it wasn't a gate. 2 draws at a land. Hey, a land. Niv Mizzet. It's just so insane. This is so crazy. And they die now. Red. Green. I guess it doesn't matter. So that's 4, 6. X equals 6 right now. 7, 8. Poop. They gave us the GGs. Alright, yeah, good game. That was a good game. Their deck was... Oh, wait, did they fix it? Did they fix it? Did you get 2... like, 2 ticks up for winning a game? Oh, Pillar of Origins. I didn't even know that they fixed it. Oh, okay, good. Ignore everything I just said. Now, that was only, I think, 2 games? But but like I think that's gonna take up my time today. Yeah, it's gonna take up my time today. But that was only 2 games, but that second game was crazy. I guess I'll ask you guys to comment down below if you want which one of these you want to see next, because I have all sorts of decks to play. And if you want to find me, Wired, Lord Luneth, or Gianni, or V at the Twitch channel as well. We stream at twitch.tv/teamrngenius, and we'll get a stream schedule figured out soon. I promise. I can't promise anything. My work schedule is messed up. That's on Wired. But we will figure something out. We will be streaming. We stream drafts. We stream constructed. I might do a live Let's Climb at some point. Or just sealed. We do sealed. We do some events. It's all things Magic, all things Arena. It'll be a great time. Maybe we'll have some actual IRL live streams where we play Commander and everything at some point in the future. But from me to you, from atop the lowly heights of gold, have a good night.